Hello and welcome. And where's Anya? She's safe in her own home on the other side of Suffolk somewhere. Hello, Anya. First of all, one thing I want to say is the business is absolutely okay. So please don't worry about that. Thank you all for your kind words and your emails though. That really helped a lot. But we're okay and we will get through this. How are you getting through it? Is the big thing. Have you got yourself a routine sorted? Are you doing like crafting in the afternoon and different things in the evening and so forth? Some people have said a routine has helped, so I've tried to do that. So I thought it would be good to keep in with the routine and keep doing the videos. And sometimes it's nice to see a friendly face as well. And also, with regard to our YouTube, it's prime time viewing. You're all at home, so we should be able to get more views too. And actually, that's one thing many people have said, oh, how can I help your business at this time? One really big thing is if you could spread the word to help us get a few more subscribers and a few more likes. That would be really good. And it's an interesting thing because it's what do you subscribe for? Is it the fabrics? Is it the wool? But many people have said, oh, I just like following the shop and seeing what you lot are doing at the shop and what the customers are doing. So spread the word, and if it's their thing, that would be really great if they could subscribe as well, because that can actually help the shop and our growth and our development. So that would be one thing. So have you all been busy crafting then? Or have you been like me where you spent the first couple of days just out in the garden? So I kind of think very lucky, really. I'll let you get that picture. Look at that. I mean, the weather is astonishing, unbelievable. 15 degrees. Oh, it's Poppy. Hello. Yeah. She's got a little Woolpatch because she had an operation a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. And it's really nice to touch. Hey, Poppy. Right. She don't move much. In fact, she hardly at all. She just sleeps. There is nothing better after cutting the grass than sitting down with a cup of tea on a sunny day. God, anyone else like the smell of freshly cut grass? Oh, love it. Now, what has been good while I've been home is being able to get into this potting shed and actually plant some woad seeds. I am going to be sowing some woad seeds. I got these from Alison, a friend off Instagram, who is also a big fan of woad and dyeing with woad. And I thought, well, why not try and grow some and then use the leaves to get fresh extraction indigo, woad, blue from the leaves, because you could do that as well as then what a lot of people do, which is buy the powdered woad, which is processed from the leaves and someone's done all the work for you. But there is something quite special about dyeing with woad using fresh leaves. the ones in the greenhouse. How cool is that? And it is amazing to think that when you rip those leaves up and do the whole process of fresh woad extraction, that you're still going to be able to get wool like that. I mean, you can't beat those blues, can you? And you know, and I've just looked at it today. Can you see? there are 2 in there now, so that is going to be a great one to chart and to then do, because I've only ever dyed my wool with woad using processed woad. Someone's done all the work of growing it and extracting it and then turning it into a powder so I can then dye. Whereas doing this completely natural from the plant is going to be very, very exciting. Fresh woad leaf extraction. You need loads of woad to dye lots of yarn, so I reckon the plants that I've got there might dye 1 hank. But we should see. But that will be in a couple of weeks, probably months' time. But hey, we got loads of it, haven't we? Getting there, and the idea will be that it will be one big Baabara, all made up of lots of wheels of yarn, of actual wool. Her head will then be there, and then that can go pried on the wall behind us in the shop. On our last video, when we were preparing for the lockdown and the staying at home, we said for you to send us your projects so we could have an old school gallery like Tony Hart used to do on Heartbeat. I love that program. He was a massive influence on me and my interest in arts and crafts and making things. I would love watching that program and watching what he creates. And in that program, as I say, he would have this moment, a minute or two, where you would see what everyone else was making in the world. Obviously way before Instagram, and that was the only way you could see what other people were doing, was through TV programs. And so I asked for your pics so we could just take a moment out and just have our own gallery. And here is what you're making, so grab a cup of tea if you haven't already got it. Let's slow the pace down and enjoy seeing what people have been making so far during their time at home. this has got my next pattern in it that I want to do. How cool is that? I saw this pattern on Instagram from an account from someone called Dario. He's got two accounts, personal account and knitting account, Rosso Cardinale. It's Italian. I think that's another reason why I quite like him, because of my Italian background. And he's done some really cool, funky stuff, some designer knitwear stuff, where you just sort of see it on the catwalks. That was with Benetton. And then I saw this one on Instagram, so I thought I've got to get it. And it was in the Knitter magazine. Issue 143, and it is just a great cardigan. I've always avoided cardigans because I just felt they can be a bit frumpy-ish, you know. I'd like, you know what I mean. But I think those colours seem to work really, really well, and it is in the round where you would then have to steek. So this will be a great one to do, and I thought this might be a great staying at home project to do as well. Well, it's certainly been fun, if a little different, but hey, that's what it's all about. We embrace difference here. See you on the next one. Bye.